Oh snap! Good evening, good evening, good evening from the Channel 9 studio. This is Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am he, Mr. 33. And tonight we're gonna do something just a little bit different because the relevancy of what I'm about to do, it makes sense, right? So I'm gonna go back a couple of nights or a couple of days to Saturday. What happened Saturday was the Royal Rumble 2026, right? Congratulations to all the winners. Let me get the let me just deal with the raw side of the situation. So in the raw side, on the raw side of the situation, uh, well, first and foremost, let me congratulate the winners. The winner was Roman Reigns for the men's Royal Rumble. The women's victory went to Liv Morgan. Uh, and Gunther did defeat AJ Styles. I'm gonna put all of that there, right? So let's go to the Royal Rumble as it started, right? So the Royal Rumble, uh, the women, we saw a lot of things. We saw dominance. We saw a lot of little sneaky things happen, right? We see uh we see Nikki and Brie Bella reunite as the Bella twins as Brie Bella comes back for the first time in some years uh to the Royal Rumble. We saw Natalia go after Maxine Dupree. We saw Becky Lynch eliminate Maxine Dupree, tried to eliminate Natty. Natty turned around, tossed her out. We see going towards the end, we see Rhea Ripley gets eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez. We also get to see Raquel Rodriguez get eliminated by Liv Morgan, the potential the eventful winner. We see Kyrie Sane, Kyrie Sane eliminate Oscar, but she got eliminated right after. Uh, that's the main of the situation for the females. In the men's side, we saw we saw a great performance. We saw Obafemi coming first. We see Braun Breaker head towards the ring as he was the second participant. As he's going towards the ring, a masked man attacks him, beats on him, uh, punishes him, gives him a curve stomp on the floor, on the mat outside the ring, tosses him in the ring. Obafemi clotheslines him out of the ring. He was eliminated. Uh, we saw the return of LA Knight. Now, most of you that's been following me, y'all know that I've been asking where's LA Knight. LA Knight came back with a vengeance. He went straight after the Vision. He eliminated two-thirds of the Vision as he got rid of Bronson Reed. He got rid of Austin Theory. Uh, I can't remember who got. I think Roman got rid of Logan Paul, right? But as those two leave, Brock Lesnar comes in. He gets eliminated. That was my pick. That was one of my picks for the winner of the men's Royal Rumble. I did go on to say it's either him or Roman. I picked him first, and then Roman will win the Elimination Chamber. It didn't come to be. Okay, cool. Um, Congratulations to the Iron Man that was Javon Evans, as he lasted the longest in the men's Royal Rumble. Um, I'm just giving y'all a quick recap of what happened in the Royal Rumble because it all leads to Raw tonight. Um, a 33 brother, what up, though? Get well soon, my 33 brother. Get well soon, cause you know, I you're missed out here. You know what I mean? But we only want you when you at your A1. I mean, we want you present at all times, but your A1, that's when you are the lexicon that is my 33 brother the word. All right, so that's pretty much the gist of what happened, right? So we gonna come back to tonight. So we come back to tonight, and you know, for those, like I said, Braun Breaker, he starts off the show, he's irate. He's like, yo, I had 2 days to think about this, and somebody attacked me and it cost me my shot at the title. And everybody, as he's talking, they telling Pierce to come out here right now. Uh, better bring yourself out here right now. I'm counting to three. And Adam Pierce, he's like, yo, man, you lucky I ain't fire you. He said, you want me to respond? He said, yeah. I'm allowing you to keep your job. That's my response because you did a piss job. Meaning he got like he was literally in the ring for 5 seconds. Literally, like literally. As I explained, he got stomped out. He literally got stomped, thrown in the ring, got up, thrown out the ring by Obafemi. Obafemi did a phenomenal. Listen, Obafemi was so dominant in the beginning of the Rumble. He got rid of the first five by himself. Whether he did, yeah, that yo, I promise you, I was looking for you Saturday, man, because we was gonna talk about I was gonna talk about that dominance, and I may speak about it a little later. You know what I mean? But I don't have, I don't think people will understand my boxing analogy as they would you, as you were, an in ring participant, whether it was boxing, MMA, right? But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. That's why I don't like taking time off either. That's why, in the background we be hollering. I be hollering because I be coming up with ideas and things like that. And then I think I just need to go. We'll talk about that in a minute. So anyhow, so my bad, audience. Like yo, he just pretty much told him you did a piss job. And then after that, we hear LA Night music come on, and he goes after the rest of these dudes, right? But that's what I'm. Listen, I'm gonna get to that. This is why I miss you, right? Because me and you could have that conversation. There ain't a lot of people gonna understand this, just like they ain't gonna understand what I'm getting ready to talk about right now. So anyway, LA Knight came out, whooped on these dudes some more. He hit Logan Paul, busted Austin Theory in the head. And as they getting thrown up, they getting chased out the ring by the wielding chair of LA Knight. Breaker's like, what the Breaker's going in? Breaker's going in. Like, what the hell are we doing out here? And this, that, and the third. Uh, so they got rid of that. They ended that segment in a real quick way. Uh, but the first match, yeah, listen, man, the way that thing went down, my 33 brother, I'm telling you, everybody's not going to appreciate that. I got you though. But so anyway, so the first match was Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. Well, one of the Grande Americanos. Oh, we also had the return of the original Grande Americano in the Royal Rumble, the short one. All right, cool, right? So, uh, so Javon Evans being the Iron Man, I think they're trying to tear this dude apart, but that's another story as well. Like I said, Javon Evans, he did a spectacular job in the Rumble. Like I said, he got through Brock Lesnar, he got through Obafemi, he got through Royce Keys, who was the artist formerly known as Powerhouse Hobb. He got through a lot of people, right? He, like I said, he was the Iron Man. He lasted over 40 minutes. He was the one that lasted longer than a whole bunch of other people. Excuse me, right? But he comes into this match uh with American yeah, Grande Americano, uh and he's in Americano. He went right after the shoulder injury that he sustained a couple of weeks back, and plus all the damage that he went through last night. So he attacked him. He attacked him, but you know, the strength that Javon Evans, once you 21, you get a little pain. You over it, and that's what Javon Evans did. He started coming back. Um, you know, swantons and flying over the ropes and doing all these things. Then the other two Grande Americanos, Bravo and Rail, they try to get involved. But the original American Grande Americano, the little short one, the one we all thought was Chad Gable, that one, right? So he comes in, he interrupts. Uh, then while they was being distracted, Javon hit the actual participant in the match with the OG cutter, got the pin. So it was nice to see Javon get the win, but it's an intriguing story that's getting ready to happen with all these American Grande. Realist was popping with you, right? So it's going to be real intriguing about what happens when the original Grande Americano deal with these other Grande Americanos. It's going to be intriguing, right? But this is the beauty of the Rumble, right? Because as I've been telling y'all, once we get past that night, stories is going to be coming through. And this is just one of the stories that started. We saw in the interview segment they trying to blame Adam Pearce for Breaker getting that what was that dude name? Oh God, I'm trying to think of the dude name. Oh God, what's his name? Oh, he's in. Oh, his name gonna come up. The little Italian dude with the snake dude, the sock dude. Oh God, Santino Morella. That's how they did Breaker, right? Y'all remember when Santino came in, he slid in, they closed on his ass. Oh, that wasn't ready. That's how they did Breaker and said that's how they did Breaker in the Rumble. I was crying. I was shocked that he got whooped on before he got to the ring. But then I was like, damn, they got rid of that dude fast as hell. So that's what I thought about when I see Breaker. But he's upset. Uh, but yeah, that's how that was. But what I'm saying is the stories that's coming out from the Rumble is flowing into tonight. This is why I tell you, you watch that event, man, that's gonna be realist. That's gonna be the $1 million question. That's why Breaker started to show off like, yo, if you don't, he tell Adam Pearce, if you don't get your ass out here, I'm gonna give you 3. And Adam Pearce like, Nick, I don't know what you talking about. He said you picked the ball. You knew you was going out. And he said, you know what I'm gonna do you know how I'm gonna respond to that? I'm gonna let you keep your job. Because that was a piss ass job you did. I mean, he did. That's why I said I just explained he got kicked out in 5 seconds. He got put out in 5 seconds. But they did make. Oh, I'll speak about the rest of that later about Obafemi. I think he did bad luck. But anyway, let me go ahead, man. Uh, the match was pretty good. Like I said, Javon was the Iron Man. Yeah, that part. Javon did well. I'm just shocked that. Listen, man. I don't. I'm gonna say this. I know he's 21, but he gonna need a break because Javon Evans is flying all over the place. Like I said, he took a whoop. Like he took a whooping from all of these people. Like I said, Braun. I mean, not Braun. Bronson Reed. Uh, uh, uh. He was sent to Suplex City. Um, Him and Oba got into it real quick. You know what I mean? Like they was having like flashbacks of NXT because Trick got it to him real like I listen. I suggest if you didn't see the Royal Rumble. Catch the Royal Rumble. I don't know if it's on this app, the YouTube joint. Um, y'all just gotta just catch the two rumbles. I'm gonna get into the rest of this in a minute, right? Because the next segment was the Gunther thing. So Gunther is a listen, man. I know my co-host, my 33 brother. You know he thinks he got the dad bod, but man, that man is putting on a performance out here, right? So we hear AJ Styles music. Yeah, yo, I'm just waiting to see. This is the beauty of. That's why I'm saying the beauty of this whole thing. Yeah, yeah, Obafemi. Yeah, realist. Like I said, he was the number one. He was the number one guy in, right? And he got rid of Braun Breaker. He got rid of Solo. He got rid of Rey Mysterio. He got rid of Oh God, what's the dude name? Nero. That's his name? The former Rusev. That dude. He got rid of all them by himself. That they That's a possibility. That's what I'm telling y'all. I listen. I am super excited. Let me before I start this thing, right? I am so excited about what's getting ready to happen. I don't even care. I don't even care about the elimination chamber right now. And the reason why is because what happened tonight. And when you hear what happened tonight, or if you got the opportunity to see what happened tonight, y'all gonna be like, yo, yo, when listen, y'all know I'm upset with Raw. Y'all know I'm upset with Raw because they stole everybody from SmackDown, put everybody on Raw. But listen, man, they was cooking with that coconut oil. That means that shit gonna be A1 good. You ain't gonna get that grease, that you ain't gonna get that canola oil grease and shit gonna clog you. This shit gonna make you this gonna wake you up, right? I'm with it too, realist. I'm so with this, man. I wanted to come on here Saturday. I swear, after I watched the fight, actually I was super excited Saturday because after I saw that, I watched the fight. After the fight, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go on. But it was like one and change. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that to the people because they might be asleep. But I was so impressed about what I saw that whole entire Saturday. I wanted to come do that then. Then I tried to stay up and yesterday and watch these games on the NBA. But I'll talk about that too. Because I got so much to talk about in the world of sports. I ain't even touched the rest of the sport. I was just hitting with just what happened on Royal Rumble, and I'm definitely excited about what happened tonight. Right? So they play the AJ Styles music. I'm gonna get back to the promo. They play the AJ Styles music, right? And y'all see Gunther come out. He fronting off. Yeah. Yo, when I tell you he did everything AJ did as he come out, I was crying. The fans was all hyped, like, yo, AJ's coming out. It was Gunther Frey. Yo, he was praying hard. Like he did the bend down like AJ. AJ bends down and comes up with his arms and all that. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, this dude had me crying. I was rolling like, yo, he's really frying out here. Um, so he mocked AJ. And then they told the crowd like, oh shit, he got us. I'm sitting there like, yo, he got these people. Like AJ is finished. Real is we yo, yo, word. I swear he got you beat right now. This is how crazy this is. He got you beat. You know how you say you like to be petty? He is King Petty. He King Petty the second. That man was uh, that's possible, realist. If that's what it is, that could be. I don't know. Ooh, that would be crazy. Because even with Brock. Brock and Ober. That was listen. Like I said, that moment with Brock and Ober. That listen, Brock. Like yeah, you ain't doing yo. Oh, if you, I'm advising y'all again. Take a look at what happened in the men's Royal Rumble. Y'all, I'm just talking about it because I'm excited. If you did not see it, yeah, it do make sense. But if y'all didn't see it, y'all listen. Brock came in there like Superman. Y'all know little Dragunov. He chopping the dude up. Brock looking like, man, if you don't get your little ass, Brock like that he was annoyed. But when he faced Oba, he got excited. He said, "Come on, big boy, let's go at this." And I'm like, "Yes, this is what I'm talking about." They did everything that most people wanted to see. They wanted to see Oba versus Brock. They got a moment of it, and that's what I'll say about the Rumble. They're gonna give you a moment of what you really, really, really want. I didn't even talk to y'all about what Roman did to Jay. Roman did Jay. Roman did Jay dirty. And this is what I've tried to tell. I'll get back to that, right? So anyway, so Gunther comes down. This is how excited I am. Gunther comes down. He's like, yo, he started this talk. As soon as he talked, Dragon Lee came down there and came to try to whoop on the dude because he got rid of his guy. You know, AJ. We remember AJ and Dragon Lee were tag partners, and then he tried to jump on. He tried to jump on Gunther. Gunther put that nigga to sleep. Yo, you go to choke the nigga. Yo, when I saw this segment, right, I thought about Word. Y'all remember how Word tells y'all like he gonna do midget throwing? He picked this dude up by his mask. He picked Dragon Lee up by his mask just to put the nigga to sleep. I said, if this ain't Word right here, I'm telling y'all, I was crying this whole segment because Dragon Lee really tried to get an advantage and got to put that nigga to sleep like this. Bang, basketball. Yeah, you right, really. You right. You gave it to him, but he got it. He got it at the end, and that's what made me think about work because he started picking the man up by his mask and everything. I'm like, yo, he trying to unmask him. He put that nigga to sleep. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh man, I hope Word watching this. I tell you, yo, that was hilarious to me. But it's just going to show you how much they trying to put Gunther as the supervillain. Like he ain't Lex Luthor, right? He ain't that. But they got this man on a super. Y'all saw what Rilla said. I used to like him. I can't stand it. This is what they want y'all to do. This is exactly, man. Let me go back, man. Let me go back to what Rilla said. This is what they want. This right here, what Rilla said, is what they want. They want you to hate that man, and y'all gonna hate him because of that. He's petty as hell. And that's why people was not like that's why I really like I could deal with it, but I can't stand this one because he put my guys out. Because a lot of us we grew up John Cena. If we was watching TNA and the Bullet Club and all that back then, we rocked with AJ, right? We did all of these things. uh if you was back there with Goldberg, when he was like 188 and 0, whatever the hell his record was, you was with it, right? It's just like, yo, that's why, yo, I ain't see a dude like this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. With Roddy, let me tell you how long I've been watching. When Roddy Piper hit that man with the coconut, I said that nigga's the worst nigga on planet Earth. I said, yo, he's so disrespectful. Like he hit the man with the coconut because he's from the island. He said, "What you want a monkey? What you want a banana?" And hit the man in the face with a coconut. Jim soup fly sticker. That's how Gunther is. Gunther's like, yo, I don't care about nothing. Lisa J, hey Lisa J, how you doing? Right? So when he word, yo, let me explain word. He got that all right now. Nah. He got it right. They building this thing up. Yo, the way he whooped, the way he whooped on the dude tonight, I'm telling you, the way he did Dragon Lee tonight, I swear he was you in a right in a midget. Oh well, let me rephrase that. He was midget tossing. That that's what it looked like tonight. He really was midget. Like I promise you, Dragon Lee came in, was whooping on he whooping on Gunther. Cause it's like, yo, wait, I'm Gunther. Choke him out. Put him, he really. I told you he going can't stand him. Yo, they really did. This is bad. They take, but they like our realers are seeing it. They trying to make this man go hard. He trying to retire anybody. Let Randy Orton say he getting ready to get out of here. He gonna whoop Randy Orton. Now, if he do that with, I'm telling you, they think they slick. If they do, they may do something with Rey Mysterio. That'll be corny. I ain't gonna like that. But what I just seen him do to Dragon Lee, he gonna. We thought that the Brock John Cena thing look bad. This thing gonna look bad. This thing going, ooh, that would look bad if they do the Rey Mysterio retiring. Miz better not say he retiring. I bet Miz won't say he retiring. He goes to whooping ass and taking name. But that's what's happening though. You know what I mean? But he really, really he put the beats on him. Uh so the next segment was speaking of my guy or words guy, uh the War Raiders was supposed to be fighting somebody. I forgot who they supposed to fight. But Obafemi came out and annihilated these people. Now, most of us has been watching Raw. We see the former War Raiders, the former tag champs. They they sizable. Obafemi made them look like they was lightweights because he went in there and destroyed them. He left them on the floor. He's trying to tell you. So for me, that means Oba's going to be on Raw. So I don't know what they get ready to do with him. Is this I don't is this an Oba and Brock moment for Elimination Chamber? Right. No nothing. I ain't see nothing. It was no he wasn't even part of the match, realist. He was not part of the match. He wasn't part of the match. That's what I'm saying. They was the War Raiders went in there for a tag match. Obafemi just went there and just destroyed these people. Like, yo, and like I said, we seen the War Raiders. We seen what they did to the New Day. We saw what they did to the Creed brothers. We saw what they did to all the tag teams before everything went amok. Obafemi made them look like they need to go on hiatus. They need to step away for a while because that was embarrassing. Because he made them look like ants. He like Godzilla in Tokyo. No disrespect. That was just an analogy uh, to the movie and how Godzilla would always destroy the little towns. That's what I'm talking about. He did that to them. He did really. He really, really did that. And I was like, damn, like that's crazy. Imagine him going against Oba. Listen, he can't go. You know what's crazy? That'll be real word, but that's gonna be down the line because these dudes, he's strictly trying to retire people, right? So, like I said, if Brock says he's retiring after this, well, he's been in and out of the ring for 20 years, so I wouldn't be shocked. Randy's been in and out of the ring for over 20 years. That's why I'm saying I'm giving the name that's been around the longest, right? R-Truth, he might, he might be one. So they building this up nicely for him. They building this up for Gunther. You got these are the like five people. You got R-Truth, Rey Mysterio, Miz, uh, Brock, and Randy Orton. Those are the lasted the OGs. Because if y'all realize, didn't no real like Ain't no old school dude come out for the men's side of the Royal Rumble. No old like nobody from back in the days. I mean Matt Cardona, but y'all know he's all right, cool. You know what I mean? But that's what they're doing. So that match won't happen no time soon. Word. I don't think that match will happen no time soon. Wheeler said, "What do you say? Ain't gonna lie though. I gotta say, I just hate that dance type move. Yeah, yeah. Realist, I understand you. I totally do. I think that's the stupidest shit. That's like some like y'all gotta be. Yeah, I would think they'd be more that. You know how bad that is. Realist. That makes me think of Kofi Kingston, right? They they be like Kofi Kingston's from South Africa, but they got him as Kingston like he's Jamaican. That type of imbecile, like straight up and down nonsense. But yeah, but I get that too. But but anyway, he just destroyed those dudes. And then we had the Bella Twins are back. Uh, the Bella Twins they come and announce that they back together. Like I said, Bree was the old school girl as well as Natty, because I had a total divas moment when I seen Bree. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, damn, this is like total divas. And I said the only one they really missing is no, that was it. Cause no, Trini was on there. Naomi was on Total Diva. That's the only one he was really missing. And JoJo, he said that was a waste of space. Yo, that's crazy. He said that was a waste of space. But they talk about they coming to fight the girl. They about to fight Rhea Io for the belts. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. That was like, all right. Yeah, like I said, y'all just came up for that reason. My bad. That was just quick, but that was part of the show. Then we had Penta versus Bronson Reed. Now, y'all know the Luchador has been rocking. I was like, what y'all put them on the show for? But that's why I did it the way I did it. That's why I said because I'm really doing this for the Raw side, because that's like I said, all of this is gonna make sense tonight. Uh so Bronson Reed is out there fighting Penta. The Vision is out there. But they sent what you call it home. Braun Breaker. He was like I don't know if he on. I don't know what they doing. Yes, yes. We don't want to touch that. Yes, yes. Oh man. But Bronson Reed, like I said, he fighting this dude. He was whooping on the dude. Then Penta had an opportunity. Uh, then he hits it with the tsunami, but the referee was knocked out. LA Knight comes out there, uh, takes out the Vision, takes Bronson Reed, drops him outside the ring. Uh, then he dipped in the crowd. Uh, so the ref started counting. He gets to the 10 count. Bronson Reed don't get back in the ring. Penta wins the match because of the count out. But I guess this is LA Knight version of getting back at the Vision. So he gonna make their life a living hell. Uh, he started off by whooping on these dudes early in the show. He helped Penta with the win. You know what I mean? Uh, like I don't know where they going with Penta right now because they like I said we saw Dragon Lee got destroyed by uh Gunther and Rey Mysterio. He got whooped Saturday. I don't even know. I didn't think he was coming back. Hey, then we see our boy Dirty Dom come back tonight. I need Dirty. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I need Dirty Dom versus Javon Evans for that belt. I'm gonna say this now, but let me go on back to the segment. I'm gonna say that now. So Dirty Dom, he comes back. He's celebrating with his TV wife. this TV booth thing. So Liv is out there celebrating. Then Raquel comes out like, "Yo, check this out. We gotta address something. You eliminated me. Why you eliminated me?" Now most of us know what we already knew Liv was like, "Yo, I never lost the belt." You know what I mean? But so she's like, "Yo, listen, I thought you want me to do this, that, and the third. Uh, and then she told her to stay in the back for my match because I'm gonna fight for the belt tonight. I'm fighting for the belt tonight. So we're gonna go right to that match because that was the last match of the night. We see Stephanie Valkyrie and she comes out, but uh, Raquel, she started Raquel. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, Raquel. I almost said Roxanne. Raquel, she started whooping on her early. She used her strength. Um, swinging steel chairs because this was a street fight, a Philly street fight. I didn't know that's what they made it, but they made it, I guess, during like before the show started. So they out there fighting with Kindle sticks and stuff like that. Stephanie Barkia, she trying to hit her with the devil's kiss. Uh, she got that devil's kiss, and then we see as the match goes on, Liv Morgan comes back. She come back with the title that distracts what you call it. Then Roxanne comes out and interfere. So everybody's out there, and uh, Roxanne's like, "Okay, what the hell are we doing out here?" And then Stephanie got out of a power bomb, hit her with the Hurricane Rada. Uh, then she hit the corkscrew, got the 3 count. So Stephanie Valkyrie defends her title against Raquel Rodriguez. So, and then after that, Liv went in on her. So early indications would say that she's looking at Stephanie Valkyrie to fight in WrestleMania. Will Stephanie Valkyrie get to WrestleMania? We don't know. That'll be an interesting question. But we know that Liv has punched her spot for WrestleMania. So, you know, but it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. I think this is the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day in totality. Finn's still mad because he didn't get in there. Dom just coming. Well, Dom is not officially back, but he's there. And the girls is just going haywire. So that's what those chicks. That's what they're doing. Um, that's what the ladies doing. Then the end of the night, we got Roman coming out there. You know, he talk about acknowledge me. He did the acknowledgement thing. Throw the ones up, put the ones down now. But Roman comes out like, yo, um, Philly's a lot to me, right? I won here, I lost here. He lost the belt. That's where he lost the Kodiak. Like I also won the Royal Rumble here. I also won the first match. The first time I won the championship was here. So he's like, yo, okay, so I got some decisions to make. One of them is should I fight Drew McIntyre? And the crowd's like, oh, hell no, we ain't want you to fight no Drew McIntyre. But that was the boos, like boo. And then he's like, well, should I go out the Punk? And he cheering and shit. They cheer like, yo, we want you to fight Punk. Um, so even with that, so Punk couldn't help himself and come outside. Well, it comes down to the ring. And then he talking about some damn Finn Balor. And Roland like, yo, you interrupted me to talk about some. He wanted to cuss. He was like some fucking Finn Balor, but he ain't say that, right? He's like, yo, you tripping. Uh, and then he started talking real crazy to Roman. He's like, yo, you wanted to, he pretty much told Roman, you wanted to be me, but you owe me. And Roman's like, yo, you tripping, dog. The only reason why you came back is because I held this down. And then Punk was like, no, you really wanted to be me. Like, I wanted to be. Then he started talking about he brought the Shield in and how he got Roman a job. I mean, he got Roman in because of the Shield. Roman said, yo, let me ask you something, man. How do you think you got back here? You left for 10 years. How do you think you got back here? He said, who the, well, I'm paraphrasing because this is how mad Roman got, but he ain't go this far. He said, who the fuck you think that they asked? Who you think they asked when they decided for you to come back here? The guy. I was the guy. You came back. I told you. I said, yo, bring him back. I'm cool with that. But what you do, you want to steal my guys. You try to get my cousins to turn. You almost got me to turn. But here's the difference. I could never be you. I ain't leaving for, well, he ain't say this part, but I'm here. And Punk like, yo, you tried to be me because I held the belt for 434 days. I'm sitting, yo, when he said that, I'm like, um, he did. You do know he held that for 3 more years long. If anybody's good with math, y'all know 434 is like 3 times less than what Roman had the belt for. So I'm like, yo, this nigga's tripping. And then Roman's like, yo, you only here because I'm here. I held it down. And Roman and Punk was like, how many of your cousins? How many you and your cousins did what now? You want to take the safe? You want to take the safe decision? Go ahead and fight Drew McIntyre. He said, let me tell you something, man. I don't like you. I never liked you. I never liked you at all. You came and stole my people. I never liked you. Yeah, all right. Chef, what up though, Chef? He like, I don't fucking like you. He said, yo, I don't even fucking like, yo, he said, I don't fucking like you. Yo, he said that. I was like, oh. He said, and this is what I'm gonna do. On the night of nights, I'm gonna I'm going to beat you and you're going to acknowledge me. Drop the mic, left Punk in the ring looking stupid as I promise y'all, if y'all didn't see the segment, I might be killed. I might be butchering the segment right now. I promise you, you watch that segment, you're gonna be like, yo, Roman was really ready. He really hates this dude. He sold the fact that I can't stand you. I shook your hand like a man and you went and snaked me, dog. Whatever that time was, two, whatever he said, 2, 3, whatever the time was, I shook your hand like a fucking man, and you snaked me. You tried to take everything from me, but you talk about I want to be you. Nah, never that. I'm the dude. You only here because I allowed you to come back here. If I would have said no, you would be done for. That's pretty much what he told him. And when you see his face, and when you look at how Roman said that, y'all gonna be like, yo, this is he really meaning this? Because if anybody really saw the segment of when he was on, what was he on? Was he on Pat McAfee? He was on Pat McAfee, whatever the hell that name. The former announcer for Raw. He was on the show. He said, yo, these dudes is not being creative. Ain't nobody took my spot, and I ain't been up here for like 2 years. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back for play. He said, I'm not coming back for play. And that's in this conversation tonight, I promise you, he went in so bad. Yo, I don't know what Roman's going to do. If they put this belt on Roman Reigns, I ain't gonna say there's gonna be a what you call it. They may not be a bloodline, OG bloodline. It's gonna be a different Roman Reigns because I didn't tell y'all, he eliminated Jacob. He eliminated Jey Uso. He said, family don't even count to me right now. I'm eliminating you motherfuckers now. Y'all out of here. Jay tried to spin it back. Y'all know Jay comes down to the ring. He wanna spin it back. He like him and Roman in the ring. Roman like, you wanna spin it back? Spin it back. Jay like, I'm about to spin it back. He punched Jey Uso right in the face. I was like, yo. He's like, nah, I'm not playing with y'all. He got rid of Jacob because Jacob was trying to get rid of Cody. Um, he got rid of, like I said, he got rid of Jacob, and Jay hit Roman with a spear. He tried to pick Roman up and throw him out. Roman reversed that shit, threw him right his ass right out of there. You can't use my move and then try to get me out with my. It's mine. You got it from me. I'm the originator of everything. Y'all not here. Like it was like y'all wouldn't be here because of me type shit. You, Jacob. I mean, even though Jimmy and Jay was there before him, like I made y'all relevant. That's what he really believes. But he got rid of his cousins like it was nothing. Like, all right, y'all finished. And I'm like, yo, this is bananas. And that's why I tell y'all, you know what I mean? The fact I told y'all once the rumble's over, there's gonna be new storylines. And these are the new storylines that's coming out. Right? We got the Grande Americano situation, right? They got Gunther even being more petty than they got Gunther being petty than my 33 brother. And if y'all been around my 33 brother, if you heard him, y'all seen his shows, y'all sign up, subscribe to him. He got a lot of petty conversation. He got a whole channel named Petty Vision. And I'm like, Gunther got him beat. Because what Gunther did tonight was crazy as hell. The Bella's trying to get back and relevant. I can't. If they put this belt on the Bella twins, I'm going to be very upset. They too old. They might as well just tell Natty, go ahead, beat Becky Lynch and win the belt too. Go ahead. Y'all might as well just let all the old people back. That's what the Saudi Arabia thing was about. Y'all want all these old names. We listen. The WWE is trying to go forward. Shout out to Javon Evans. Shout out to Obafemi. Shout out to Lash Legend. Because in all reality, those are the three that really put the performances on um, at the Rumble, right? We saw they got rid of Nia early. Charlotte tried to hold it. We're going to talk about the SmackDown situation real quick. But we saw Nia they got rid of her. Lash was on her own. Nobody was helping her. Lash was getting rid of everybody. She got rid of the Bellas. She got rid of somebody right there. Io. She got rid. Man, she kicked Io in the face. I felt bad for Io. She kicked Io. Think she gonna put out the race. She kicked Io right in the face. It's a boom. Lash got the most put outs for the women's side. Oba got him and Roman got the same amount of put outs. 5. Right? Javon Evans was the Iron Man. I don't know what happened to Trick. They Trick. This ain't you, right? This Trick was irrelevant. And for the SmackDown side, Jordan Grace, what I saw at the Rumble, I don't even think they want her to fight. They don't want her to fight Jade because she got out of there quick. She was eliminated quick. They might as well let Charlotte go ahead and do what she do, as I've been saying all year round. Got to be her and Charlotte. Charlotte was the Iron Woman, for the women because she lasted almost an hour. So I'm thinking Charlotte's gonna get a shot at Jade very soon. Uh, Even though I don't think they're gonna let Lash get at Jade anytime soon because they're both as portrayed as heels. Jade is technically a heel now because she up there beating everybody out. Tippy Time came through real quick. She came out number 30. She lasted, but she got eliminated by what's the winner name? Liv Morgan. Soul Ruka. She out there she cutting everybody up. She looked good out there. Right? So we see that the WWE is moving towards the youth. Like I said, all of these people they had Kalani Jordan out there. Uh, 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 They had all the young people out there. They looked it fantastic. They looked it great. They looked like they trying to build something. But right now, they just OGing it right now. Like I said, Roman came back. They go listen. They might feel like the youngins ain't ready yet. Well, we saw Trick ain't ready. Oba just got there, even though they trying to make him the new Brock, right? We saw Royce Keys. Real quick, I think he needed a little bit more time, but he might be going to SmackDown. As far as I know, we know Oba's in Raw. We know he's over there. So we gonna wait to see what they're gonna do with Royce Keys, aka Powerhouse. It's kind of early for them to do that. We know that the Cody Jacob thing is gonna run a while. Uh, Drew's gonna hold the belt as I predicted. He's gonna hold on to it for a little while. For those of you that don't know, Cody got eliminated. They're gonna say technically it was Jacob that got him, threw him over the rope, but it was Drew McIntyre who claymored him in the face as he was trying to pull himself back in the ring. He was his face was outside the ring. Drew kicked him with the claymore and he just dropped out the ring. He like, nah, that wasn't for you. That was for Cody. I ain't for Cody. Me and Cody, we beef it. That's what he tells Jacob. And like I said, Roman came right now. Get your ass out of here. You worrying about who got eliminated, man. I'm trying to get this belt. Like, you playing with it. But yeah. Also, SmackDown, we saw Charlotte eliminated Miss Bliss. Charlotte and Miss Bliss was 1-2. They played. That was cute how they did that. They like uh Charlotte like I'm gonna throw you over the ring. She put on the top turnbuckle. Yeah, he did. Really, he did. He caught him. He caught him well off guard, right? Charlotte put like after she puts Miss Bliss on the top rope. They come down. They like, yo, you know what? I should put you in the Sister Abigail. Like, gee, I told you I can do the same thing you do. So they like, all right, come on, we just gonna hug it out. They waited for the third person, and the Rumble started there. But then some people gonna say it's an accident. Some people may say it's not an accident. Charlotte eliminated Miss Bliss. Like I said, Kyrie eliminated Oscar, but then she got put out. And like I said, that's the most. Kiana James, she got put out. Chelsea Green, Chelsea Green just had Alba Fry running around trying to make sure her feet don't touch the ground. They beat up Alba Fry. They threw Chelsea Green out. But all in all, um, the Rumble was outstanding. I know people might be mad because Roman won. I know people might be mad because Liv won. Like I told y'all, I'm predicting this because they are showing us what they want done. Right? Okay, Liv. Okay, I can see Liv winning. I saw that. I said Brock because Brock has to be relevant because he's one of the people in the promos. Only uh, Brock, Roman, Punk, and Roman is them four with Paul Heyman and Triple H in the background. That's what they got billed as the men's side. So I'm like, okay, if this is what y'all trying to sell me, I'm gonna go with these two, right? We know Cody gonna do something to Drew down the line. He gonna find a way to get a match with Drew, and he gonna win the belt. And then I can see Brock going over there and doing that. That's if this goes as what we saw tonight. I'm picking. Roman said, "I'm picking you because I don't like you. Like for real, I don't like nothing about you. What you did, you talking about? I wanted to be you. I could never be you. I can't leave here for 10 years. I held this down while you like. I held this down through COVID. Like, and he and truth. I promise you, truth be told, everything Roman said tonight was accurate. Because if you didn't, even as he started to build the bloodline, yeah, I can see that. I can see that too. Because they have no choice. Drew keeps kicking. Nah, I don't see that Mania realist because Brock got to be a part of Mania. I think what they're gonna. This is what could be possible. They might let Brock win it, and then he got to fight. Well, I don't know if they're gonna put over. I don't. Well, if Brock beat Cody, he might have to fight somebody like Powerhouse Hobbs or something like that, or he just dropped the belt. Or something. Who knows? Because Ober's in Raw, so I can't see him going to Raw. I mean, I can't see him going over to SmackDown unless he goes over there and say, "Yo," unless he was like Money in the Bank type joint. You see what I'm saying? Um, but I think that match will happen on SmackDown before Mania. I think that's what happens. And y'all watch Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman is biding his time because the way they treating Braun Breaker, Paul about to lose everything. Paul Heyman about to lose everything. If he really think Austin Theory is the future like that, y'all bugging. If you think Logan Paul's that dude, he ain't. And Bronson Reed, he's a follower. He, you know what I mean? Y'all saw someone said, "Yo, I put you on, and this is what you want to do. All right, no problem. I got somebody for you though." Yeah, is a walrus slime? He's yeah, walrus is always wet, right? You know what I'm saying? So, man, so you know, just looking at it that way, like, but I definitely see that Cody, that triple threat, Cody Drew. It might be, it could be before the chamber. I don't even realize. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that might happen before the elimination chamber, and then you got people like you're gonna have because I don't even know if Brock is officially a Raw guy or a SmackDown guy. I can't even tell you because we seen him enter both sides, like Roman. Punk talking about this ain't SmackDown. My man, Roman ain't been on Smack. You know how long it's been since Roman been on SmackDown? That's what I'm saying. Like he was talking like he didn't make no sense to me. Roman ain't been on SmackDown for a minute, and anytime he came back, he always came back to Raw. I think he's the Raw roster. He's the only dude that can go to both shows without a belt. Like literally, because he was a free agent. And Paul did that. Paul Heyman, the little slimy guy did that. Like he's a free agent. And that's how he been doing it. Like if we remember everything they did, like Obafemi, they just show Obafemi coming. He ends up on Raw. That's what Roman did, the same thing. They want the notable names. That's why Jay left SmackDown. And that's why, as long as Cody had the belt, he was running back and forth. Or events that's leading up to WrestleMania, they gonna come on the show. All right. You come on this show, you could come on Raw the Monday before Mania or the Monday before Elimination Chamber. This is what they do. Same thing on SmackDown. Y'all come over here, we gonna do it. Just like how they had Sammy, Jay, and them in the Vision over there on the Friday before the Rumble. Same thing. That's what they're gonna do. That's how they're gonna bring people from Monday to Friday and things like that. That's what they're gonna do. But man, look, the excitement was in the air tonight. The soap opera known as the WWE was at its highest today. It was at its highest Saturday, and they kept it going today. Now, all I can hope and pray for is that SmackDown continues to defy it. I don't think they can. You know what I mean? Like I'm just intrigued to see SmackDown because, like I said, Jordan Grace, she looked like she didn't belong in. She didn't belong up there because they got rid of her so quick. That's what's making me look at her pressing Jay. Jay might Jay might destroy her. Jay might treat her like BFAB, and I'm worried. And then I think that's when Charlotte gonna come in and try to get her shot in there, whatever. I'm still waiting on Bianca. They said Bianca's getting close, so I'm waiting to see that. Uh, but one of the things that I want, like I said, for me, the only surprise that I got out of the Rumble was the no show of the Montez Ford. I don't know. I promise you, I didn't know. Because remember, our question was LA Knight going to be in the Rumble? Because we didn't see LA Knight for a while. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem as division. They mollywopped him and kept him out for since like that December for like almost 2 months, right? But my question is, what are they doing with Montez? I know people don't really see him as a single guy or whatever, but the tag team itself has been missing. They've been missing in all in everything. Either way, they've been missing. So I'm very intrigued to see what's going on with that. I need to know if they're gonna break them up. They're gonna jump. What are they doing? I heard a rumor that they supposed to be making appearances in NXT. Like, why would y'all? What are we doing in NXT? What are we doing? Now, I was kind of shocked that I didn't see Matt and Jeff Hardy at the Rumble as one of the vets, like the old school people coming out. I thought that would have been cool, but it didn't happen, right? But the Montez Ford situation that really it blew my mind a little bit. I thought Finn Balor was going to pull a Nia Jax and whoop somebody out and then take their spot. That didn't happen either. So I'm just intrigued to see what they got lined up on Friday as far as that. But I'm telling once again, for those that's catching the show right now, I am advising you before you watch tonight's Raw, if you didn't see it or you watch the clips of the Rumble for the men for both really. But watch the Rumble before you watch the clips from tonight's Raw. It's just gonna open your eyes and allow a story to be told right in front of you. And like I told y'all, that's the beauty of the Rumble. Me and Willis, we was talking about the beauty of letting this thing happen in this manner. So when it happens in this manner, you can see the story as clear as day. It even made a new story in the Rumble. Who's the masked man? People want to say it's Austin Theory. People want to say it's Adam Pearce. People want to say it might even be Logan Paul. We know plenty of people because of the stomp is going to say it's Seth Rollins. Now, I saw Seth said I will not be at the Rumble, but we know he lies. So I'm going to help add to the story. It wasn't. It was Steph. He could lie. He's a liar. I'm gonna add to the story. I don't think you know what I mean. Realist, it may not be what you think, realist. You tell me what you think. So that way, when it ain't who it is, you gonna be I did not see that coming. But that's the beauty. That's what we were saying though. That's the beauty of the show. We don't know what's going to happen. Well, we don't know this part of the story, right? We can predict who we want to predict, right? You know what I mean? I did like hey, if anything, I should be proud, right? Because I predicted 3 out of 4. Even though I picked Brock or Roman, I said Brock because I just don't see him fighting throughout, right? So I picked Brock, but I did say Brock or Roman just because of what I saw before, right? Now, if anybody said that they saw Braun Breaker getting eliminated like in 5 seconds, like he was Santino Morella, they lying. Nobody saw it. Like who the hell is the masked man? Who's the masked man? That's how the show Raw started tonight. Who was the masked man? We heard Paul Heyman say it was no, but he yeah, I guess word. But he was like, yo, I ain't gonna be there. And then Is that Dwayne Martin? It looked like him. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching. Yeah, when he said that, and then he tried to cover it up and said, "Nah, um, I ain't gonna be there." And that's why, like, this is how you know wrestling is just more than what we used to. Because now everybody's hopping on the ESPN segment, right? We saw Roman telling everybody, yo, they ain't doing what they supposed to do. But I ain't coming to Riyadh for nothing. I didn't even pick up on that when he said it. I'm like, okay, you just making an appearance. Then I'm like, wait a minute. They got you on the billboard. They got you on the commercials for Mania. So you might be on something. You a Brock. That's why I said you a Brock, right? Even Cody, when he was on there, like, nah, man, I got to find a way to do. This ain't your time, Cody, because I forgot how you got eliminated. No, I just said how you got eliminated. Jacob threw you over. Drew kicked you in the face. So your beef with Jacob, it overtook your Rumble moment. And then Drew added to the moment, but that's a new story. That's the storyline for SmackDown. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's the storyline for SmackDown. That's for the championship. Now, if they can make Drew McIntyre like Gunther and hold on to that belt, it will be very hard for Drew to lose that belt if he was Gunther. If Gunther gets the belt back, they're gonna try to throw heaven and high water at him, and Gunther's gonna duck everybody because he's a giant. He's a career killer. So that's why Gunther ain't, and Gunther was the runner up. Let me explain how much they want Gunther to be that dude. Gunther, he 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 damn near killed AJ Styles. And then they gave him the number 30 spot in the Rumble. He only lasted 8 minutes. Roman got him out of there in 8 minutes. So, but they just wanted him to last, but they also made him like, yo, Gunther's gonna be tough. Whether we like it or not, this is what they want. That's how they want Gunther. I'm just saying, like, look, that's why I'm telling y'all. If you watch the Rumble, you see Gunther's last. Like, he's the last one to come out. He's the last one to get eliminated. But they gave him that because of what he did to AJ. All right, you just wrestled, boom. Because if that's the case, why didn't enter the thing? Sammy didn't. Sammy got annihilated by Drew in the Rumble. That wasn't even a match. I don't know what it was. That was for play. But I told y'all he wasn't gonna beat him because they trying to build something later. And now the buildup is Cody and Jacob. Will Jacob get the belt? We don't know. Will Cody get the belt? Possibly. I don't know. But at the same time, that's why I said if you have to watch these things. That's why I tell y'all watch the shows. If we can put the pieces together, this is what I'm putting together because this is how I'm viewing it. The Rumble said, okay, like Rilla said, hey, that triple threat is gonna happen. I just think it's gonna happen on SmackDown before a PLE. The next PLE is Elimination Chamber. Now, unless that happens at Elimination Chamber, as Realist said, that could be a possibility. It really could be a possibility. And if we see that they're not part of the matches to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, that's what it's going to be. That's what Realist said could very possibly happen at the Elimination Chamber, which is at the end of next month, the 28th. You know what I mean? Because that's the only other, I could see that being a triple threat and then Drew just disappearing. Oh, they cheated me again. And I was fighting and the referee screwed me again. He saw I had Jacob pin and I didn't get the count the way I, whatever it's gonna be. I don't want to do that because y'all might say I'm on the writing team. That ain't me. But that could be very possible. And like I said, if Cody gets that belt, then that's what's gonna happen. So we will see coming down the line as far as um what's going to happen next, but the story is already being written. That's the beautiful part of this thing. That's why I was excited about the Rumble before it happened. Y'all regulars that have been listening to me. We've been talking about the Rumble's going to do this, and this is exactly what I've been waiting for. And so now it's here. So we're gonna wait till Friday, see how SmackDown handles that, and we'll see in the near future. I don't know if my 33 brothers coming on. Um, so no, he said he's not feeling well. I need my 33 brother to get well, come back soon. Um, I may do a game this week once again. I'll be trying not, like I told y'all before, I'm trying not to give y'all no blowout games so y'all can sit there and enjoy the conversation and we can have conversation with the game as I'm calling it. But I'm trying to get because next Sunday after the Super Bowl, football season's over. So I'm trying to build something up to where I'm not just coming on Monday, Sundays, and you know what I mean. And like I got to do some basketball games just to keep the channel going. You know what I mean. So I'm working on that as well. Uh, I appreciate everybody coming through. We'll be back Friday for sure, but keep your eyes open. Appreciate you. All right, got you. Um, but I gotta, like I said, I might pop in between Friday. Don't quote me, but Friday I will be back because SmackDown is going to could tell us another story that we need to follow as we work our way towards Mania, and we already in the month of February, so technically we are what 4 weeks away 4 Saturdays away from the Elimination Chamber. We got to keep our eyes on that. I will be checking NXT. I didn't see too many NXT men come through, right? But we saw Sol Ruka. She put on a nice performance. Uh, uh, uh. So I didn't see Jada Parker. It's intriguing. We also found out that it's reported that Rock's daughter she's stepping away from NXT. So I got to watch that, and I'll keep y'all informed about what's going on over there a little bit. But we will be back Friday to have a conversation about SmackDown and anything. I'm going to talk some more because I got to come on here some more because there's some basketball things I want to talk about. The Paul George suspension I want to talk about. I try to come on that maybe, and the trade deadline is Thursday, so I might come on Thursday as well if there's a night game. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know my 33 brother coming on, but if it's not Thursday, I may come on Thursday and talk about the trade and things like that. But I will be back Friday, definitely. So with that being said, I truly appreciate Word, Realist, Atmosphere coming through, and anybody, Lisa J, and anybody else that I missed. I don't know if people popped up. I don't even know. I was so excited. I was just going. But with that being said, I truly appreciate everybody coming through. So on Friday, I'll be back. So from the Channel 9 studio, this is Mr. 33 signing off. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.